Greetings, Diana here, Planet Earth Astrology. Just jumping on for a moment, there's a full moon today. It's happening in 2 minutes, so as I do this video, so even though you're going to receive it a little later, the prayer that I wrote to me embodies the spirit of what's occurring right now in so many people's lives and on our planet. And as I've said before, if you're fortunate enough to not be feeling the tension and the potential for fear and stress that's occurring in the world right now, consider it a huge blessing. And still, your best use of the energies right now is to affirm it in yourself and share it with the world, because it's clear that we're no longer in this alone, that it's all of us on the living organism that we call Earth, Gaia, our home. So I'm going to read the prayer to you out loud, because I plan to use it liberally now through at least the next 2 weeks, and as long as you feel it's appropriate, because the times we're in right now it's becoming more and more obvious to all of us, the massive change that's occurring on our planet. Loving Mother, Father, energetic presence that gives life to our planet. So much gratitude to you for all we have and all we may not have acknowledged today and every day. For the beauty of this planet, for the privilege of the ability to choose nourishment, for the fragrant flowers, the beautiful creatures, the ability to connect at depth with other beings. Most of all, thank you for always being available as you course through our very being and light our hearts and spirits when we are an open channel for your grace. As we understand your greatest timing device in our world, the planets, moons, and energy points of our solar system, as we understand there is a divine plan, as we accept our lives as living organisms on this beautiful and complex ecosystem, we ask you to grace us with the ability to embody your right action. We humbly ask for the ability to remain calm and centered, knowing you infuse our being with light. And from this point, from this place of calm, we envision the world, our planet, as a place of calm. We are committed to reinforce this calm and to see it moving in and through us as we imagine it surrounding the earth. We're here to envision what appears as fear, anger, and lack in the collective being released and transmuted into your healing, presence, and peace. We will do our best to act prudently and bear witness. We will understand your presence even in our moments when we feel disconnected. We walk with you and affirm your highest good in all situations. And so it is. The stone of the moment. It's blood jasper. You can look it up on the internet, blood jasper. It's a very healing stone that will promote courage, vitality, and strength. It supports one on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level, especially during tough times. Last for today, I'm going to leave you with Inside Degrees the points that are being activated during this full moon cycle, Pisces 18 and Pisces 19. I should look up Virgo also. We'll get to that here in a second. Okay, one moment. Virgo. Well, that's toward the front. Let's do Pisces first because we've got the Sun conjunct Neptune in Pisces. 18. White lilies blooming alone in the shade, gifted with deep and subtle qualities which are germinating in the subconscious and coming into their own. This means our prayerful affirmations have great strength right now. Transported into inner worlds in order to dream, imagine, and conceive from a pure place. Disengaged with phenomenal appearances, staying just apart. You know what I'm talking about with these phenomenal appearances, don't you? Much that goes on here stays under, percolates timelessly. A special karma to cultivate the mysteries to be different, yet no issue. Deep down in there, creative forces work unceasingly and design alternatives for the world to partake in, if the world turns that way. We can have an influence on the world turning that way. It begins one at a time. Micro, macro, macro, micro. Pisces 19, palm trees laden with dates. This is the fruits of our labor. Soul faculties, precious jewels carried from before held intact and inwardly rooted within. Absolutely saturated with psychic faculties, inward understandings, and special feelings for the whole of existence. All of this is held under and accessed when most deeply needed. To bear such wonders within your core nature is to be complete and whole. It is to want for nothing. It is to have so much to offer that the supply can never be exhausted. It is to be a source, an oasis in yourself, and to remain at peace, in communion with what you've always known, which is so very timeless that its relevance and uses are entirely the same as ever and always will be in any world. In case you're interested, I didn't look at these until just now. This is what we're experiencing collectively. Virgo 19, Virgo 18. Virgo 18 is eyeglasses which cause one to see rainbows. So that the full moon point was 18 and change. So we're going to look at 18 and 19, and then I'm going to wrap this up for right now. So the moon right now is at Virgo 18 and change. The eyeglasses which cause one to see rainbows, seeing through the eyes of anybody, everybody, all worlds together, all worlds differentiated sharply. You're able to switch perspective from the personal vantage point to any conceivable other. Drawn to extend the range of perception and the world view to encompass what it looks like from the inside of each and every one. And you feel ultimately transported by an affirmative, life-giving perspective to open doors and make this world a brighter place with simple, straightforward brushstrokes of cosmic common sense. Lastly, Virgo 19, a fire-breathing dragon the size of a mouse. David and Goliath. That's what I'll call that. Big things and little things trade places. Big things become off-screen, too demanding and formidable, oppressive. Little things become unquenchably full of life, and they're to be entered upon with passionate conviction. Little things proliferate wildly. Soon they're everywhere, clamoring, yearning, asking for attention and energy. Each little thing grows very big, incarnation, embodiment. Coming to the brink of immense commitment into the earth, you have a craft, a fine touch of beholding, witnessing, and responding to each facet of life unto itself. The most rigorous of paths, to be there into the details. Will and mind become one, a discipline, harnessing that which is magnificent and very hard to accomplish. Yet you recognize that this is what remains to be done, to light up the jewels of life and let them arise everywhere. Do it, do it, do it. Do it now. Do it over the next 2 weeks. Do it through 2020. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for sharing in your life your calm, your peace, your ability to turn off what's being fed into you while acting with common sense. My heart to yours. See you next time.